So I did something crazy. I signed up to meet with the LDS missionaries in my area to tell them about Jesus and just get to know them and find out who they are and why they believe what they believe. And the craziest thing happened. So we meet up in this coffee shop. I'm with my friend Austin, and we are busy talking to them. They talking to us. I was like, tell me about your religion, I'll tell you about mine. If we got questions for each other, we'll go over it. And we started to get into like the nitty-gritty theological differences between the LDS church and the Christian faith, and all the different nuances. But we got really stuck on Jesus and who God is and who Jesus is to us and to them, and why Jesus had to be God to pay the atonement for our sin, and how we are saved through grace and not through faith. And we kept on going around this mountain for a little bit, and then things started to shift and change as the people that were sitting around us in the coffee shop were also Christians. They were listening in, and they were praying for these two young men that we were meeting with. And this guy joins us. He started giving his point. And then something crazy happened. Austin, what happened, bro?
Man, it was just such a divine appointment. First of all, we weren't even supposed to be at that coffee shop. Second of all, we were going to sit at the other end of the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And the Lord planted us right in front of two believers.
Yeah, which was nuts.
And this girl who's sitting behind us, she gets up, she's about to leave. The Lord gives me a word of knowledge for her. Mm-hmm. And then he gets a word.
And then I got a word. So like while we're having this conversation with the LDS guys, God gives me a word for this girl that Austin prophesied over. So I lean over and I prophesy over her, and I'm like, hey, you got brothers and you're praying for one in particular. She starts to cry and tap her heart. And then she says
that she was converted from the LDS church to Christianity about a year ago, got radically encountered by the Lord God himself. And she testified at our table with us and the missionaries.
There is absolutely no way we could have orchestrated that whole scenario right there. They heard the gospel message from a converted LDS member when they encountered the love and the grace of God. They got an encounter with Jesus himself, and it was fire, guys. So keep praying for them. Amen. We are on a long journey with them. God is real. Jesus is God. Let's go. Amen.